We're going to make a cobbler. We're going to do an apricot cobbler. Apricots, I've just got a large tin of apricots. I'm going to pop that into a saucepan. I'm going to reduce it down till it's almost jammy. A little bit of sugar. It's not going to need a lot because they are in syrup. The one thing it is going to need though is a thickening agent of some kind so that our cobbler doesn't get watery. So I've got some arrowroot. I'm just going to let that simmer until it's almost like apricot jam, so it thickens up quite a bit. Once that's done, I'm going to make my cobbler mix. So that's really simple as well. Flour, sugar, a little bit of polenta, buttermilk and butter as your wet ingredients. So I'm going to melt the butter and add that with the buttermilk and mix it together. And it makes, it's not like a cake batter, it makes like a dough, almost like a scone dough. We're going to break those into little round balls and pop them on top of our apricot mixture, and it's going to look like cobblestones. That's how it gets its name, cobbler. So into a bowl, I need a cup of plain flour, about 3/4 of a cup of sugar, a teaspoon of baking powder, some polenta, a pinch of salt as well. Pinch of salt. Mix that together. And if you've ever made scones before, you're after a similar sort of consistency to scones. You want to be able to sort of roll it, knead it a little bit, and be able to pop it on top of your apricot mixture. So we're going to use butter and buttermilk as our wet ingredients. So our butter, 110 grams of butter we had. Going to add that in. And our buttermilk. And bring it together. So this is where you're going to add a little bit more of one ingredient or the other, depending on what you need. That's pretty much done. So roughly roll these into a bowl and place them on top of your apricot. That can go into the oven now.